Ever wondered why, suddenly, you feel a strange weakness in your body that disappears as fast as it came? This fleeting phenomenon could be more than just a random occurrence. It might be a mini stroke, or as medical professionals call it, a transient ischemic attack, often abbreviated as TIA. A mini stroke occurs when there's a temporary blockage of blood flow to the brain. It's like a short, unexpected power cut that affects your body's system momentarily. This temporary interruption can cause sudden, short-term symptoms that often go unnoticed or are brushed off as fatigue or just an off day. However, these symptoms are far from ordinary and should never be ignored. Why, you might ask? Because a mini stroke, despite its name, is not small in significance. It serves as a red flag, a warning sign of a potential more severe stroke in the future. It's essential to recognize these symptoms early, as a mini stroke can be a warning sign of a more severe stroke in the future. Do you ever feel suddenly confused or disoriented? This abrupt shift in mental state could be much more than just a fleeting moment of forgetfulness. In fact, it could be a symptom of a mini stroke. Imagine you're in the middle of a conversation, and suddenly you can't comprehend what the other person is saying. Or perhaps you're reading a book and the words just don't make sense anymore. This sudden confusion, trouble speaking, or understanding is not something to be brushed under the carpet. It's crucial to understand that these are potential signs of a mini stroke, a medical emergency that requires immediate attention. If you or someone you know experiences this symptom, don't hesitate to seek medical help right away. It's not about being paranoid, it's about being proactive in safeguarding your health. Remember, sudden and unexpected confusion is not a normal part of aging. It could be a sign of a mini stroke. Have you ever experienced sudden trouble with vision in one or both eyes? This is not just an inconvenience, but it could also be a symptom of a mini stroke. When we talk about trouble with vision, we're referring to various changes that might suddenly occur. You might notice blurred vision, where things that are normally clear and sharp become fuzzy and indistinct. You might experience double vision, seeing two of everything. Or in some cases, you might even suffer temporary loss of vision. This can be extremely disorienting and frightening. But it's important to remember that these symptoms often come and go quickly. It's easy to dismiss them, to think it's just a momentary glitch or the result of tiredness. But that's not always the case. Indeed, these sudden vision problems could be your body's way of warning you about a mini stroke. So remember, vision problems that come and go quickly are not to be taken lightly. They could be a signal of a mini stroke. Have you ever felt suddenly unsteady or lost your balance for no apparent reason? It's an unsettling feeling, isn't it? You're just going about your day, and then, out of nowhere, you find yourself stumbling, unsure of your footing. This sudden trouble with balance or coordination, or even a bout of unexplained dizziness, can be more than just a minor inconvenience. These experiences could indicate a mini stroke, a serious medical event where blood supply to part of the brain is temporarily disrupted. It's as if the brain is momentarily starved of what it needs to function properly, leading to a sudden loss of balance. This symptom might not seem as obvious or alarming as others, but it's equally important. It's not about being clumsy or having an off day. It's about recognizing that something unusual is happening in your body. So remember, an unexpected loss of balance could be more than just a clumsy moment. It could be a sign of a mini stroke. Have you ever had a sudden, severe headache with no known cause? This isn't about that occasional headache after a long day or due to lack of sleep. We're talking about a headache that appears out of nowhere, hitting like a thunderbolt without any clear reason. This kind of headache can be a symptom of a mini stroke. It's not your typical headache. It's severe and unexpected, like a sharp blow to the head. You could be fine one moment, and the next, you're clutching your head in agony. When a mini stroke occurs, the blood flow to a part of your brain gets interrupted, even if it's just for a short time. This could result in a sudden, severe headache. The pain is often described as the worst headache of one's life. If you or someone around you experiences such a headache, it's crucial to seek medical attention right away. An unexplained severe headache could be an alarm bell ringing, signaling a mini stroke. Ever notice sudden numbness or weakness in the face, arm, or leg, especially on one side of the body? These are not random occurrences, but rather they are symptoms 5, 6, and 7 of a mini stroke. Consider this. You're going about your day when suddenly you feel a drooping sensation on one side of your face. You rush to the mirror and notice a slight sag. It could be a full or partial droop, making your smile appear uneven. This is a classic sign of a mini stroke, also known as a transient ischemic attack, or TIA. Now let's move on to the next symptom, arm weakness. This involves a sudden numbness or weakness in the arm, particularly on one side of the body. You may find it hard to lift your arm or even hold on to things. It could feel like your arm is heavy and doesn't want to cooperate with the rest of your body. This symptom, like face drooping, can also be full or partial, and it may come and go. Finally, we have symptom 7, speech difficulty. This can manifest as slurred or strange speech. You might find yourself stumbling over words, speaking in a garbled manner, or struggling to understand what others are saying. It's like the words are there in your mind, but getting them out becomes a Herculean task. These symptoms are not to be dismissed as mere inconveniences. They are warning signals that your body is sending you. Think of them as an alarm bell, alerting you that something is not right. While these symptoms might disappear as swiftly as they appeared, don't let that fool you into complacency. A mini stroke is a serious medical condition, and these symptoms are its way of alerting you to a potential crisis. Recognizing these symptoms and understanding their significance is the first step towards seeking timely medical intervention. If you notice any of these symptoms, even if they disappear quickly, it is crucial to seek medical assistance immediately. Remember, time is of the essence when it comes to stroke prevention and treatment. Knowing these signs can be the difference between a full recovery and long-term damage. Let's revisit the 7 symptoms we've discussed. The first symptom is sudden confusion. This could manifest as unexplained disorientation or trouble understanding simple statements. The second symptom is trouble with vision. This might present as sudden blurred or blackened vision, often in one or both eyes. The third symptom we discussed is difficulty with balance. This could be unexplained dizziness, loss of balance, or coordination. The fourth symptom is a sudden severe headache. This is often described as the worst headache of one's life and could occur without a known cause. The final 3 symptoms, often remembered together as FAST, are face drooping, arm weakness, and speech difficulty. If a person's face droops or feels numb, especially on one side, or if one arm is weak or numb, it's a clear warning sign. Difficulty in speech, such as slurring or inability to speak, even for a short time, is another crucial symptom. Each of these signs is a red flag, a warning bell that should not be ignored. If any of these symptoms are observed, it's essential to seek immediate medical attention. Every single second counts when it comes to a stroke. Early detection can significantly improve the outcome. Remember, a stroke doesn't always come with a loud announcement. Sometimes, it whispers its arrival in the form of a mini stroke or a transient ischemic attack. This is often a warning sign of a more severe stroke in the future. Recognizing these symptoms early could save your life or the life of a loved one. It's not about creating panic, but about being prepared. Knowledge is power, and in this case, it's the power to save lives. Remember, a mini stroke is often a warning sign of a more severe stroke in the future. Recognizing these symptoms early could save your life or the life of a loved one.